Heavy rain had been falling across the African grassland for 3 days. Dry streams began to fill with rushing water. The red earth turned into thick mud, and many low-lying burrows slowly started to flood. Beneath the roots of an old acacia tree, a mother honey badger rested beside her young cub, inside a small underground den. In the middle of the night, she suddenly woke up. A thin stream of cold water was flowing through the entrance. The mother immediately rose to her feet. She gently pushed the cub deeper into the burrow with her nose before rushing outside to investigate. Water was pouring down from the hillside, growing stronger with every passing moment. Within minutes, the entire burrow would be underwater. There was no time to wait. The mother hurried back inside, gently gripped the loose skin behind her cub's neck, and carried it toward the surface. But as she emerged from the den, a large branch swept down with the floodwater and crashed onto the ground, blocking their path. The frightened cub began to struggle. The mother placed it on a small patch of higher ground. She then used her powerful claws to tear through the mud beside the fallen branch, trying to create a narrow escape route. But the water continued to rise. Suddenly, the soft ground beneath the cub collapsed. The young honey badger slid from the mound and disappeared into the rushing water. The mother leaped after it without hesitation. She plunged into the muddy current, swimming against the flood while using her claws to grip the exposed roots of nearby trees. Ahead of her, the cub struggled helplessly. Its small body was repeatedly pulled beneath the surface by the powerful current. The mother swam faster. Just before the cub was swept into a section of violent rapids, she lunged forward and caught it by the neck. Using all her strength, she dragged the cub onto a small rock rising above the water. For several seconds, the two animals remained still beneath the pouring rain, breathing heavily. But the rock was not safe. The flood continued to rise behind them. Once again, the mother lifted her cub and began climbing the muddy hillside. Her claws slipped several times, sending loose earth tumbling into the water below. Still, she refused to release her young. As dawn approached, the rain finally began to weaken. The mother discovered a dry hollow between several rocks high on the hillside. She placed her cub inside and curled her body tightly around it to keep it warm. Far below them, their old burrow had completely disappeared beneath the red floodwater. The cub pressed closely against its mother's belly. The mother honey badger could not save their home. She could not stop the rain or hold back the flood. But in the wild, survival does not always mean defeating an enemy. Sometimes, survival simply means refusing to let go of what matters most.